Dugger. Okay. Duggification. Okay. You talking slick, you feeling some kind of ways. You acting funny, you feeling some kind of ways. Say that's your word, you feeling some kind of ways. My balls too big to fit them inside a grave. You talking slick, you feeling some kind of ways. You acting funny, you feeling some kind of ways. Say that's your word, you feeling some kind of ways. My balls too big to fit them inside a grave.
He's a hope monger. Yeah.
Abandon hope.
The Islamic State group has issued a decree stating that any man killed by a woman would go to hell, prompting many Kurdish and Yazidi women to take up arms against the militants. The Islamic State group has issued a decree stating that any man killed by a woman would go to hell. The Islamic State group has issued a decree stating that any man killed by a woman would go to hell, prompting many Kurdish and Yazidi women to take up arms against the militants. The Islamic State group has issued a decree stating that any man killed by a woman would go to hell, prompting many Kurdish and Yazidi women to take up arms against the militants.
I joined the militia to fight against those who want our land in our honor, those who have captured our villages and displaced our families. I am here to attest that Yazidi girls and women show no weakness. Those men have committed horrible crimes. That is why me and other female fighters kill them and let them end up in hell. Those men have committed horrible crimes. That is why me and other female fighters kill them and let them end up in hell. Those men have committed horrible crimes, kill them and let them end up in hell. Kill them and let them end up in hell. Kill them and let them end up in hell.
Pamphlet is shocking and vile, basically outlining the rules for rape, but the idea that ISIS is kidnapping, selling and raping women and children is hardly surprising. Bernard Freeman, Professor of Law and expert on modern-day slavery and human trafficking from Seton Hall University, from Seton Hall University, from Seton Hall University, from Seton Hall University, from Seton, who we now know may be responsible for creating and maintaining a pro-ISIS Twitter account.
I think social media is very important, and social media is something which is paid attention to and followed by young people, especially young men, especially young men, especially young men, especially young men.
Kill them and let them end up in hell.
But also young women.
History is made as the Church of England appoints its first female bishop. The Reverend Libby Lane will become the new Bishop of Stockport. This comes a month after the General Synod formally adopted legislation in favour of women bishops.
It's a remarkable day for me, and I realise an historic day for the Church. An historic day for the Church.
Hi everyone, I'm Allison Harmelin. The $10 bill is getting a facelift. Treasury Secretary Jacob Lew says the currency will feature a woman, and he wants suggestions from Americans. The Treasury Department's asking people to share ideas, symbols, and designs for the new bill using the hashtag #TheNewTen.
You know, in the NBA, we just saw the Spurs' Becky Hammon become the first woman to coach a summer league team and then win the championship. And now Jen Welter, she's making history in the NFL. The Arizona Cardinals announcing Welter has been added to their staff as a training camp and preseason coaching intern. She's going to be working with the linebackers, and Welter really has been a trailblazer over the years. She was the first woman to play a non-kicking position on a men's pro team, playing running back for the Texas Revolution of the Indoor Football League. Welter later became the first female coach in a men's pro football league when she was hired to be an assistant coach with the team. And Carol, I want you to take a look at some of her video from her playing days. Welter's the running back on this play, and she gets blasted by an opposing defensive lineman, but guess what?
Oh.
Yeah, she got right up after that hit, and she said to the player that hit her, "Is that all you got?"
Take a look at these very beautiful ladies. They are not beautiful ladies. They have the badge to prove it. The United States Army has just written itself a brand new chapter in military history. It happened today, not for opening a door to women that was previously closed, because that door was open 3 years ago. But never before this moment at Fort Benning, Georgia, has a female soldier made it through one of the most challenging military training courses in the world. the Army's elite Ranger School. Grace and Haver, both West Point grads, are the first women ever to wear the Army's Ranger tab.
I think ultimately it's the one question still left open in Formula One. Can a female compete at this level at this time? We don't need our own championship, but I do think it's up to us within the industry to give women a chance.
You know, you just have to take the opportunities as they come and go and show people what you can do.
Watch our Women in F1 special on CNN The Circuit.
Saturday on CNN.
Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I don't pay him by the job.
I understand and I respect the argument that you make when it comes to the conditions that should be allowed for a person's faith. But what my question for the third time is, would she accept some other job with the airline other than being a flight attendant?
She's not required by the law to do that. The law puts the obligation upon the employer to accommodate her religious beliefs, so it's not her obligation to
To a reasonable extent. It is not a mandatory requirement. It's to a reasonable extent, and it seems that they have tried to work something out. I'm not sure. I'm trying to get from your client whether she is willing to compromise.
What she wants is...
People are blasting comedian Damon Wayans all over social media after he appeared to defend Bill Cosby during a radio show last week.
I don't believe that he was raping. I think he was in relationships with all of them. You listen to them talk, they go, well, the first time, how many times did it happen? Just listen to what they're saying. And some of them really is unrapeable. When you look, I look at them and go, no, you don't want that. Get out of here. But and some of them really is unrapeable. When you look, I look at them and go, no, you don't want that. Get out of here.
A Russian powerlifter has pulled a 17.2-ton retro tram in an attempt to set a national record. Wearing a harness and receiving a final piece of advice from her coach, 32-year-old Oksana Kosheleva managed to budge the tram. The athlete managed to pull the vehicle for more than 2 meters.
Live and let die. Them niggas telling lies. I never seen a city that's as real as NY. He a leg shooter, I'ma give him lead pie. We hit him head high, cause we live in Bed-Stuy. I'm out that borough, I'm thorough, I let them Ninas off. He said he dirty, you heard me, well I'ma clean him off. They say they G's, you meet them and they be seeming soft. Until you look in my eyes, you never seen a boss. I did the most in New York, time to reinforce.
Trample on snakes.
Damn, part in my swag, I ain't mean to floss. You off the strength, I'm self-made like Meek and Ross. We crucify them in the streets, we don't need.
なかなか仕事上で泣けないことが多いし。
The first woman executed in Georgia in 70 years, and the last woman on Georgia's death row. Prison officials put the 47-year-old convicted murderer's execution on hold to let the legal process run its course.
She was very strong, and she was very assured in whatever the process was going to be, and she handled herself with poise that was just beyond belief.
But when the last court turned her down, time and hope ran out.
Abandon hope.
Even the Vatican weighed in with a letter from an emissary of the Pope. Quote, "Please be assured of my prayers as you consider this request by Pope Francis for what I believe would be a just act of clemency," it read. But Others felt that her sentence for the 1997 murder of her husband was just.
I wish I had straight hair. I would love to have freckles. They can make people just look really cute. Blonde hair would be nice.
Dove's new ad shows young girls describing the one way they would like to change their appearance. Their new campaign is trying to boost girls' self-esteem.
I wish I was shorter. I would like to have lighter skin. I would like to have darker skin. Just kind of want to fit in.
Dove has created a confidence-boosting board on Pinterest for their self-esteem project with resources to help women and girls develop positivity in their lives.
I wish I was thinner. I wish I was stronger.
Dove also has one thing they would like to change as well: how girls see themselves. Dove also has one thing they would like to change as well: how girls see themselves.
Hey, time now for the mix. You know, we're all about gender-neutral toys.
Of course, yeah.
We're all about gender-neutral toys.
Of course, yeah.
We're all about gender-neutral toys.
Of course, yeah. Of course, yeah. Of course, yeah.
You know who's getting on board with that? Barbie.
Barbie?
Take a look at this new ad featuring a boy talking about how much he loves Barbie.
Velocity of Barbie. So fierce. It's for you, Moschino Barbie. Moschino Barbie doll.
Moschino Barbie doll. Sold out within an hour for $150 is the price you'll pay for that one. And it seems to mirror the style of Moschino designer Jeremy Scott. It looks kind of like him, people say. And he's come out saying that he loves Barbie and thinks that she is the ultimate youth.
Okay, interesting. I wonder what some people would say having this kid, this male child, advertises.
You know, I think they should all get on board.
This kid, this male child, advertises.
You know, I think they should all get on board.
This kid, this male child, advertises.
You know, I think they should all get on board. You know, I think they should all get on board. You know, I think they should all get on board. 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 Get on board. Get on board. Get on board.
Absolutely.
Gender neutral.
I'm
Girls
good
can play
with
with
it.
trucks, boys can play with Barbies.
Absolutely.
Gender neutral.
I'm
Girls
good
can play
with
with
it.
trucks, boys can play with Barbies.
Absolutely.
Gender neutral.
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 Absolutely.
Gender neutral. You know, I think they should all get on board.
Absolutely.
Gender neutral. You know, I think they should all get on board.
Absolutely.
Gender neutral. It's a
Absolutely.
new era.
Absolutely.
Gender neutral. It's a
Absolutely.
new era.
Absolutely.
Gender neutral. It's a
Absolutely.
new era.
Absolutely.
Gender neutral. It's a new era.
The new age. Morning.
Two of them have done it. Captain Shay Haver, an Apache helicopter pilot, if she weren't cool enough beforehand, and two of them have done it. Captain Shay Haver, Captain Shay Haver, Captain Shay Haver, Captain Shay Haver.
Yeah, I shaved that shit off. I just looked at myself and realized I took 10 years off this boy. Morning.